Hi guys, welcome to our first episode of TidesinTV. Today we're at Ostend. Now Ostend is on the North Norfolk coast and it lies in between Walcott and Haysborough. It's a lovely little bit of beach. I haven't fished here for years and years, so I don't know what it's like at the moment, but I'm hoping to catch some flounders today, or at least one flounder. That's the mission. So let's get set up and then I'll show you my bait and my setup and we'll go from there. See you in a minute. Right, we're set up now. I've got the rigs on, so I'm going to show you them quickly. I've got a 3-hook flapper. You can just about see that. So it's quite bright, so I'm not sure how it's going to come out on the camera, but we'll see. I've got a 4-ounce weight. I'm going to be using size 2 stinger hooks. Beautiful little hooks, are extremely sharp and they stay sharp. Cracking hooks. And I've got a 4-ounce impact weight. Now I'm going to be using some small blacks. So I've got here, you slap them and they tense up. So you can cut these ones in half. That's these. You don't need, when you're fishing with flounders, you don't need big baits. So there we are, that's 3 little baits, which is pretty perfect really. But I'm going to add something on the end of these, which should hopefully make a big difference. We will see. So let's just put these on first. I don't need to elasticate these ones on because they're not a clip down, so they should stay. Where the hook is. So I've got a little stop there and a sequin, so that should help. So let's just quickly get these on and then I can show you what I'm going to tip off with. A lot of match fishermen use them. Actually, a lot of match fishermen won't go to a match without them, so they've got to be pretty good really, haven't they? So, let's just stick that back there. So here we are, look. Some of you may have seen these before. These are what you call wrigglers. Absolutely fantastic tip bait. When they're on the end of your hook, you stick 4 or 5 on, there's like a little Medusa. Happy days. So, yeah, some people call them maddies, some people call them wrigglers, some people call them harbour ragworm. But we'll put these on the old hooks. Like this. You stick them through the head. Well, that's pretty much the only way you can do it really, unless you whip them on. But through the head. They are wiggly little things, I tell you. I'm going to put 4 to start with. See how we get on. See that, push the little stopper down. So look at that. That is a juicy little wriggly bait. What flounder would resist that? So let's just bait these other ones up and get this one out there. Now obviously when you use these, they are fiddly, but they're also very delicate. And if you stick them on your hook and just cast out, most of the bait's going to fly off. They'll just split up and fly off. So before you cast out, you just dunk them into the sea. And obviously, if you're using the clip down rig, that's all going to come undone. But with a flapper rig, you can just dip them in the sea, and they tense up like that. Just tense up, and so it stiffens them up, and they don't break so much in the cast. So there you go. Old Henry Randall taught me that one many years ago. He's a good fisherman. He knows what he's doing with the old matches. He's won a few. There we are, look at that. Look. So 3 juicy little black lug medusas, that's what we'll call them. Right, let's get this one out there and see how we get on. Just a bit on that one, so I don't want it blowing off there. Happy days, right, let's get this cast out. That one's out. Well, that one's not out now. Let's bait this one on. This is a similar sort of rig. Same hooks, size 2 stinger hooks, Sakuma. I've got a slightly heavier weight on this one because I'll whack this out a bit further. And this is a clip down rig. Now I'm going to start off by just putting some blacks on these and whipping them on. Right, okay, so I've got a 3 hook clip down on this one, same rig, but it's just a clip down. So I've got my 1.5 inches or so of black lug onto my bait loader. Now you get your hook, whatever hook you're using, you'll put your hook just onto there so it sits like that. Now once you've lined that up, you can get your elastic, wind that round the shaft of the hook. Once you've done that, you can instead of pull, twist, and there we are, look at that. Perfect little flounder bait. Hopefully anyway. Right, just get this one on. I've got a match coming up soon, so I need some practice at this, so you have to bear with me. Right, so there we are. Right, so that's baited up. Now obviously it's a clip down, so got a, on the bottom I've got an imp. Absolutely fantastic these are. Clip straight onto there, like that. And on here you've got a cascade swivel. Now the top hook, sorry, there's the middle hook, clips onto that, and then you've got a cascade swivel again on above that, and the top hook clips on there. Now that, perfect. Well, we'll see. Well, all we've got to do now is wait. That's been a while now and it's extremely quiet. Not a fish so far. But it might pick up as the tide gets a bit lower. We'll see, you've got to be in it to win it. It happens sometimes. Not good when you bring one in, which then snags onto the other one, and then they snap off. Lovely. Luckily, this one just hooked that one, which snapped off my other rod. And I've still got all my lead line, so it won't take quite so long to set up again. But also on the end of this one, which I thought was a flounder to start with, but it's not, it's a little dab. Just unhook him. Right down there, let's have a closer look at it. It's a bit of a greeny one, but it's not too bad. Nice to actually catch one, and it's nice to actually catch a fish. We'll go and put him back. Well, this is another nice little dab, slightly bigger than the other one. You can tell a dab by running your finger down the side that way from head to tail, and it's really smooth. But if you run it other way from tail to head, it's really quite rough, like sandpaper. Yeah, sweet little fish. and one of Charlie Needham's little whiting again. Let's go and put these back in there. Still no flounders. Starting to lose a bit of light now, so we'll give it another half an hour, and then I think we'll move on to another venue. Well, as you can see, we've actually moved venues. We didn't do so well at Ostend. A couple of small dabs and a couple of little tiny whiting. That's not what we're after. So we've moved to Trimmingham down Vale Road on the same part of the coast, just a little bit further along. I've set up, I've cast out. So we're going to actually, I think I've got a little bite. Unless I'm seeing things. But yeah, we've gone down Vale Road, the bottom of Vale Road, there's a little ramp, and I've walked 1, 2, 3, 4, about six groins to the left. It's a little bit deeper water, I think, so we'll see how it goes. But I think I'm just going to reel this one in. Not even touched. Not even touched. Well, it's not what we're after, but it's a nice little fish. And it's a fish. Wow. Beautiful little bass. Beautiful little bass. Aren't they so pretty? Ooh. Right, let's put him back. Well, that's a little bit better fish. Nice little dab, but still no flounders. Where are they? Well, it's last chance now today for a flounder. Let's have a look. Get the wind out, I tell you. Go on. Well, I wonder where these flounders are. I've got an idea, but it means I'm going to have to fish really light, which could be fun. Unless I get a flounder on this one. Who would have thought it's so hard to catch a flounder? I've caught loads and loads, hundreds and hundreds in the past. There's a bit of weed coming in there. Good time with that weed just starting to show to crank up. Good idea. Yep, have a little dab. But at least there's fish about, even though they're not what we're after. Final fish of the day, another little dab. The old match men love these, and hopefully in a couple of weeks there'll be a few of these about as well. Bless him. Right, let's go and put him back. Well, that's the second short session we've had. We had the first one at Ostend. We had a couple of hours there, and we've had 2 or 3 hours here, trimming them. A few fish, small, but no flounders. Where are they? They've got to be somewhere, and like I say, I think I have an inkling where they could be. Watch this space. Right, well, second short session we've had. That's a short out there. Welcome to our first episode of TidesinTV. Today we're at Haysborough. No we're not. Hi guys, welcome to our first episode of TidesinTV. Today we're at Ostend, which is on the